lately I've been encountering two male spirits, Steve and Nathan. We may know who these men are, but we'll need confirmation they are who we think they are. Both men recently died due to drugs. If they are who we think they are, both men were Ghost of Carmel Maine viewers, and both men may have come to the Lamb House to make their peace. The first part of this investigation starts out in the living room. The house wasn't very active this day, but I needed to conduct the investigation while alone in the house. Due to the large amount of traffic this time of year, I rely on the ghost box and spirit box to conduct the investigation. Alright guys, I have some questions tonight. Mainly from Steve and Nathan. Really? Can you back off from that, please? Can you back off, please? Alright, that's strange. Hello? Does that mean you're desperate to talk? Alright, let's get started with this. Alright, you guys ready to talk? That was REM pod temperature deviation. Wow. Okay, I think you're here. Hello? Nathan. Can you tell me the name? And it's important you answer these questions. And the reason why I say this is because I need to verify it's the Nathan that we think it is. I have to ask you these questions. And I need these answers from you so I know exactly who you are. Okay? I want to make sure there's not something mimicking you or trying to mislead us. Nathan, can you tell me your dog's name? Sister's name, please. Nathan, what's your sister's name? Nathan. I brought this up here. I hope maybe I can hear from you better up in this room. Nathan, are you here? Nathan, can you tell me the name of your dog? Nathan, what's your sister's name, please? Who are you telling to get out of here? Nathan! Are you here? Well, I just heard a loud disembodied voice come from this area. Who said that? Hello? After going over the recordings, I wasn't sure if the spirit was mocking the questions or were serious. Question, what is your dog's name? Answer, free my dog. Then Wolf. I don't know, maybe it's possible somebody had a dog somewhere named Wolf. Maybe Wolfie needed to be freed. But none of these answers confirm questions about Nathan. In the bedroom, these spirits say the same as usual. They want you or him. Harmful. Need blood. Get out. Don't get me wrong. I take what they say on a serious level. I even wonder if I'm missing something here due to the fact they keep repeating themselves. Later in this video, I'll confront these spirits about what they mean by, they want you. A week later, I conducted an investigation in the garage. The garage is extremely active this night. I set up night vision cameras, the SOS camera, and laser grids. During this investigation, something strange happens with the laser lights coming from the grids and SOS camera. This will cause me to look closer into laser lights and apparitions. You guys with me here? Hello? Is that you? I'm going to turn on the spirit box, okay? And the ghost box. There's a lot of traffic out still and it's noisy. So I can't hear if you're trying to say something. Alright? dark up here. Hello? Are you here? Who's Steve? Steven, do you guys know who Steven is? I kept hearing loud movement sounds in the garage. At the same time, I'm feeling that strange sensation on my skin, as if some magnetic force is pulling on me. This is the same feeling I got a few days prior in the basement. When the laser lights from the laser grid hits my eyes from the peripheral side, I see strange anomalies standing right in front of me. It's as if the light is causing a reflection of an apparition. My eyes didn't feel right. I thought maybe I was seeing things. I even go as far as rubbing my eyes. I walk up to the SOS cam to see if any anomalies are being captured. A spirit also gives me a warning. Why are you still bringing up the basement? While the laser light from the SOS cam hits my eyes, once again I see something strange in the garage looking back at me. The camera also captures what I saw. Is Rachel still with me here? I know without a doubt, based on what I saw and felt in real time, this is an apparition standing in the garage. This is not pareidolia. When the spirit said get out, I don't believe this is something to be messed with. This incident raises a lot of questions about seeing apparitions or strange anomalies from the peripheral vision. Is it possible under the right conditions? When certain lights reflect off the lens of the human eye, does this reveal apparitions or other anomalies in the peripheral vision? On many occasions, the peripheral vision of the camera lens will capture strong images most people write off as pareidolia. What I saw in the garage is exactly what the camera captured. I'll be conducting more research into this. It's a light. Okay, Steve. Steve, you do understand that you're in the afterlife, right? Do you understand why you're dead? So what you need to do is you need to be at peace with this. Is there anything you wanted to say to Kimball? Is there anything you wanted to say to Kimball? Once again, I see what looks like another apparition while the light was in my eyes. I positioned the camera in hopes I would capture what I saw at the time. The camera captures exactly what I saw. A man standing still looking straight at me. His mouth sat open as if he was in pain. I could clearly see his eye looking straight into my eyes. His bottom teeth could clearly be seen in real time. In this screenshot zoomed in, you can see his right eye. His mouth is open. You can see his bottom teeth. The look on this man's face was that of pain and fear mixed. Right when I saw this man's face, I clearly heard a male voice captured that said, "I loved her." After a split second when the camera was on him, he vanished. Not realizing it at the time, Steve said some things that confirmed who he is. A friend of Steve's will go over the recordings to confirm this is her friend who died of a drug overdose. A few days later, I take the investigation to the basement. I need to figure out who Nathan is and why is he here at this house. I'm going to use the ovilus tonight. I have some questions again. All right? Are you here? Is that a yes? All right. Because there's a lot of traffic, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the ghost box and the ovilus. So I take it you want to talk tonight for sure. All right. I'm not going to be able to use these devices, REM pod in the basement. Help.
Did you say Nathan?
Nathan, what happened to you? Is there anybody here besides Nathan? Steve? Steve, what happened to you? Dead? How did you die? How'd you die, Steve? What'd you say about the grave?
Run.
Why are names like Nathan and Steve coming up? You just said Steve again. Nathan. Did you watch my videos?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nathan, how did I die? Did you say drugs? Yeah?
Nathan, how did you die? Did you say drugs? Nathan, you know how this works. You know how paranormal investigations work. Can you go up and touch one of these REM pods to verify that this is you? I left the temperature deviation setting to on the REM pod. Up until now, the temperature deviation has not activated. After I asked Nathan to touch the REM pod, unintelligible words were coming from the PX box. I get up to shut off the PX box, then this happens. What? You know what? That's not even English. What the hell are you talking about? Nathan, did you touch that device? Nathan, was that you? Nathan, was that you? I don't mean to put you through a bunch of hoops, but I just have to verify that this is you.
Time. Earlier.
Express view on your tent. Express view on your tent.
Spirit. Radio. Earth. Tom. Tom. With. Litten. Around. Boy.
Nathan?
Boy.
Nathan, why did you come here? Do you trust me? Nathan, did you say you trust me? Is there anything you want to tell me, Nathan? I go to the bedroom to confront these spirits about what they mean by they want you. In this part of the investigation, I conduct an experiment. I'll run 2 PSP-7 spirit boxes set at 100 milliseconds. That's the fastest rotation setting. 2 speakers will be attached to each spirit box, a total of 4 speakers spread across the room. I've learned spirits need static sound wave energy to communicate. This is the first time running 2 PSP-7s with 4 speakers. The results were astonishing. When the spirits talk, it sounded like loud disembodied voices in the room. Alright, you know what? I'm hearing some of the things you guys are saying. When you say they want me, who are they? Who are you talking about? What do they want with me? What are they? I got a feeling there's more to this house than what I know. We got a feeling there's a lot more going on than what I know about. Whose house is this? What? Oh, you guys wanted me to stay in this house? Steve, who died of a drug overdose in April of 2022, has a close friend named Jen. Jen had been watching Ghost of Carmel Maine. She contacted me and said she's been encountering Steve. He's asking her for help. I tell Jen recently, I've also been encountering a Steve at the Lamb House. Jen listened to the recordings and said this does sound like Steve's voice. Is there anybody here besides Nathan? What happened to you, Steve?
I'm getting a text from Steven's wife saying that he overdosed and he was in the hospital.
Steve, what happened to you? Do you remember?
Steve died in April of 2022.
Steve, what happened to you? Steve, you do understand that you're in the afterlife, right? Do you understand why you're dead? Steve, can you tell me your wife's name?
Kimball was her full name. Her shortened name was Kim.
So I can verify this is the right Steve? Is there anything you wanted to say to Kimball?
Steve would always tell me that Kim would turn off certain areas of the house for heat because they had a big house. So she was always cold, wrapped in a blanket. Everything that came up on that video was perfect sense about keep warm, pray, because she did go to church. He said that his wife was into the paranormal stuff. And I said, if you really want to watch someone good, you watch Kent from Ghost of Carmel, Maine. Maybe he thought by coming over to you, she would see the message through you.
We believe, based on what this spirit said, this is Steve, the friend to Jen. More evidence was captured with Steve, but for privacy, these clips are not used in this video. After we confirmed this is Steve, and his message was heard, I haven't heard from Steve lately. It's possible he put his final words in and moved on in the piece. A mother and her son Nathan were coming to the Lamb House to conduct paranormal investigations. Both are viewers of Ghost of Carmel, Maine. On July 10th, 2022, while conducting an investigation in the house, the name Nathan comes up. On July 13th, I receive a message from Nathan's mother. She had to cancel the investigation. Her son Nathan suddenly and unexpectedly passed away. Nathan was pronounced dead on July 9th. I thought it was unusual the name Nathan comes up July 10th at the Lamb House. At this point in the investigation, we confirmed Nathan did watch Ghost of Carmel, Maine. He did die from drug use, and he intelligently responded or reacted to questions, but we have not 100% confirmed this is the Nathan in question. It's possible he has responded to our questions. We just didn't capture the responses, or other spirits talked over the top of him. This will be an ongoing investigation. Multiple ghost encounters in the Lamb House makes it difficult to understand what some of these people beyond the grave are telling us. Pleas for help can become overwhelming. Knowing the difference between a human and a non-human spirit can be tricky. There are times the house sets quietly. It's like living in any normal house. Then there are days and nights the house becomes alive with powerful paranormal encounters. As if the floodgates are open, non-stop paranormal encounters are pouring into the house. This is when the house becomes unbearable to stay in. The encounters can have a devastating effect. What takes place in this house can be frightening. Such was the case in the next upcoming video.